felony. That case was dismissed today, so we just have our misdemeanors now.
What am I supposed to do, Mr. Rivas? Over and over and over.
All right, hold up, starting strong. The judge immediately drops that a felony just got dismissed. That's huge. But don't get too comfortable, because the misdemeanors are still on deck. Let's see if Mr. Rivas can keep his cool.
I ordered you not to use any illegal substances. And yet...
Uh-oh. You can feel the frustration in that over and over and over. When a judge repeats like that, it's never a good sign. Quick note, judges lose patience fast when probation violations pile up, especially with drug use while out on bond.
It continues to happen. No, I mean, what? Felicia, when was the first test that we did on Mr. Rivas?
My last test was the test I took.
Did you represent him on the aggravated assault?
No, I didn't, Judge. He was just appointed an attorney this morning up there, and the case was dismissed the same day that he was appointed an attorney. Who was the attorney appointed?
Mr. Andrew Williams.
Andrew Williams. But I'm sure you know what he's going to say. He said he was trying to explain to you that the marijuana was in his system from when he was arrested on January 22nd.
Yeah.
Judge, the only test we have is from the 18th.
What day? You mean today?
No, the 18th. February 18th.
Okay, that's...
I just took a test last week. That was my
And that's
first
what
test.
the,
You've been on bond in this case since September. Since September, you've known not to use any illegal substances.
3 open cases? That's not, oops, my bad territory. That's, sir, you're running out of lifelines. Also notice how calm the judge stays? That's control. But make no mistake, this tone is ice before the storm.
It's now February. What possible excuse could there be?
There is no excuse, Judge, given that.
He has 3 open cases with us. I mean, I've continually told you not to use.
Right. I think one of those cases was possession of marijuana. He said that's the day that he used, the day that he was arrested for possession of marijuana.
September 28th.
Yeah.
Sorry. Goes with you. I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Rivas. You're not getting it. I'm telling you no using.
Can you give me another test? My first test. This Friday I have a college for UTI, which I paid $200 for. I can show you proof. I have an email of UTI. I've been changed. I've been trying to change. I told her to go upstairs too.
Wait, he cut the ankle monitor and just stopped smoking 2 days ago? That's a double red flag. Judges track timelines like detectives. If your story doesn't line up, they'll catch it immediately.
I haven't smoked since I got out. I'm an ankle monitor. I haven't smoked since I got put in this ankle monitor, Judge. You can...
When you get that ankle monitor?
Took me on the day I got released from jail.
whenever he checked in for the drug test on the 18th, he did state to us that it
You got the ankle monitor on the 18th? So you tell me you stopped smoking 2 days ago?
No.
Sorry, that's when he told us he had consumed marijuana in about 2 to 3 weeks from the 18th. And then the ankle.
So 2 to 3 weeks ago, you're telling me he says he stopped?
No, I stopped since I got out of jail.
January 22nd, Judge.
That's the day I stopped.
That's what he
I enrolled in college now, which I paid $200.
That was the last arrest because these cases were
If
different.
it's January 22nd, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and 3 days, 4 days.
Judge, but I know I can change, Judge. I've been trying to better myself since I got put in this ankle monitor. I've been in jail. I don't want to be.
Yes, it's from January 27th or January 28th.
January what day exactly?
They entered it on the 28th, but I don't believe he got it until the, sorry, they entered it on the 27th. I don't believe he got it.
What was the absolute last day?
The day I got arrested for the aggravated for this charge, this case that I got dismissed, I was parked in the car. That's when they had it. That's the last time I
That's
smoked.
December 19th, I see as the date of arrest. Or you tell me the time you stopped was the time they put the ankle monitor on you?
This right here, that's your final warning moment. The judge is offering grace, but with a ticking clock attached. 45 days is both a chance and a trap, depending on whether Rivas actually cleans up.
So
Tell me, Mr. Clay.
the December 19th is when that felony was filed. He wasn't arrested on that felony until January 22nd. And he's
Okay.
saying that's the last time he smoked. When he got out of on bond for that case was January 27th. He was given an ankle monitor as part of the
Yes, he was
felony
given an
release.
ankle monitor in the jail on the 27th.
And I haven't smoked ever since. I'm trying to change.
All right, then I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Then I'm going to calculate it from the 27th and on to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Judge,
I will test you again 40 days from that day, 45 days. If I find that you test positive again for marijuana, it's not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
If you're lying to me, it's not going to go well.
I'm lying.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do not use. Do not hang around with people who are using, because I don't give a rat's behind if you tell me you're in a car and everybody else is hotboxing it. I don't care. Do you understand?
New face, same courtroom energy. And folks, this next defendant, he's walking into the worst possible situation. A judge who's already out of patience from the last case.
Yes, sir.
If you're really working this hard to better your life, which is really commendable, right?
I just got a job. Now I just enrolled into UTI, which I had proof my Gmail, which is this Friday. I have a touring class, and then I have in tour in the.
Then don't muck it up by hanging with the wrong people. I bet all the cases that you have now. You speak Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Felicia, we know what it is. Okay? All right, Mr.
Thank you,
Clegg.
Judge.
All right, man. Make me proud. I'm not asking for much.
I'm trying
Don't
to change
use.
Family,
But don't put yourself into a position when you're hanging around with bad folk.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you.
You were on bond for theft,
Yes, sir.
and now you've picked up another. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
On February 17th, 2025, an officer was sitting in a Walmart parking lot and observed a male wearing a black jacket, red shirt, and brown pants running at a full sprint from the front of the store with what appeared to be a large box holding near his waist and trying to conceal with a jacket. The officer shouted to the male to stop running approximately 60 feet away. The defendant stopped, made eye contact with the officer, and entered the passenger side of a motor vehicle. The officer shouted for both occupants to stop, at which time the motor vehicle sped off, exiting the parking lot. The officer was advised by another officer that he was behind the motor vehicle at a Valero gas station parking lot. The defendant was detained and recognized as the same person observed to run away from the store. The complainant, a loss prevention associate, provided video showing the defendant walking past all points of sales with a speaker, total value $289, and the defendant was later ID'd by his Texas driver's license.
He's on bond for a prior assault.
For
Was it-
prior theft, yes. Judge.
Right. Was that at the Walmart? And did we order him not to go to a Walmart?
That prior theft was from a Home Depot, Judge.
I can't continue to give you PR bonds, Mr. Mary.
Yes, sir.
You continue to pick up cases. What am I supposed to?
I'm picking up.
Stop.
Yes.
I'm not asking you to talk. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to continue to give you PR bonds. You're going to stay with me. You picked up a bond while you're on bond. I told you not to pick up any more cases. You've now picked up another case.
Nobody told me anything. The first time was,
Stop. I'm revoking your bond. I'm putting you in jail now. I'm going to appoint you a lawyer and we'll talk and we'll figure out where to go from here. But this is the third PR bond now. No, sir.
isn't that three?
It's 3.
It's not me though. I only have
This
two.
is not a negotiation right now.
Two.
I will appoint you a lawyer. I want you to talk to someone and then we'll figure out where we're going from here.
And
We're approaching with Mr. John Mary.
That's the real heart of every bond hearing. Safety. When a judge says, I want my street safe, it's a signal. The courtroom isn't just about punishment. It's about public trust. But this guy's on strike 3.
We have a we have a plea that should be before the bench.
Oh, on both.
Yes, sir.
Did you just get appointed today?
I did.
Did you want time to look to see about any discovery or anything?
Well, I've spoken with Mr. Mayor, and I've gone through the offense report, at least what's here in the Dems. One of the theft cases is for $103. The other one is like $289. And, he is under the impression that, that taking a plea on this case would be more beneficial for him because he can't afford to pay two $5,000 bonds.
Mr. Mary, all I want are my streets to be safe. That's all I want. We gave you a PR bond on your first case. You took off. You didn't come back. We gave you another PR bond. And this time, on the new PR bond, you picked up another case.
That's true.
The point I'm trying to make is I don't want people to plead guilty just to get out. That's not what I want. What I want is no more issues. That's what I want. So I don't want him to plead guilty just to get out, and I feel that that's happening here. So if I give you a third chance, how do I know you're not going to pick up yet another case? Mr. Mary, we have resources here. All you have to do is ask. If you want food, if you want clothes, if you want something to, eat, if you need a place to sleep, if you want a job, we have resources for you. All you have to do is ask. But this is a problem because this,
Yeah, I know.
with this right here, pick up another one, you're now looking at a felony charge.
On that first case, it looks as if those were work tools that he was appropriating. On the second,
Let's not talk. Look, I don't want you to plead guilty just to get out. That's not the way that, but I'm going to tell you now that I don't like to play games. If I give you another PR bond, and look me now, because if I find that you pick up another case or you don't show up to court, we will have issues. And I'm telling you, I will not do it. This just to plead guilty to get out. It's not going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will give you another chance. I don't want you to go to any more Home Depots. I don't want you to go to any more, it was what, Walmart, right? No Walmart. Do you understand? Any of them. No Home Depots. And I will have you speak to counsel now so that whatever you need, we can try to get for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? But this is not a good way to just, it's setting you up to fail. And that's not what we do. Do you understand, Mr. Mary? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to grant you a PR bond on both cases. But we need to find out where we're going to go next because I don't want any more issues. You must appear in court every single time, and I want you to stay in contact with counsel. He's going to give you his cell or a number to him. There's no excuse why you can't get in touch with him. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Really, I'm not asking much. Just don't pick up any new cases and stay in contact with counsel. That's all I'm asking you to do. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is not the right way. All right. So if you don't mind speaking to him real quick to see what we can work out for any kind of resources he may need.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Eric Tome.
Cuffs here on bond.
He's on bond in ICE custody.
He's in ICE custody?
Yes, he's battling it out over there in ICE custody.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes, so here's the update. I've been giving you updates on this gentleman every 2 weeks. So last time he had an attorney He was denied an immigration bond, but he was given, they started talking about asylum. So he's getting an asylum application that's pending or about to be submitted. He's going to have court on March 19th.
Okay.
So we should have word from immigration on March 19th.
Okay, but been able to verify he's actually it's still in ICE custody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look him up again.
I mean,
right
I'm
now.
okay with the reset then.
Yeah. Okay. So after that date. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, he's in ICE custody. He's got a hearing date and everything. All right. Hey, this is Mr.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson.
Morning, sir.
Jackson, your lawyer's asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. The only thing I know is that you're wanted out of another jurisdiction. I don't even know for what. I don't know if I'm going to set you a bond, but two things are very clear that I need to know. Number one, if we set you a bond, are you going to go back? And number two, if we set you a bond, are you going to be a danger to our city? Because that's my primary concern. I want to keep my streets as safe as I can.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I know that you're going to tell me it's lollipops and gumdrops and rainbows and this and that, but you know, I have to get you in a very short, I have to get to know you in a very short amount of time. And the way I get to know you is how you look on paper, because that tells me really who you are. With that, let us know about Mr. Jackson.
He's wanted out of Greenfield County, Colorado for failure to appear for burglary. The bond over there is $50,000. This was a case out of this was issued out of 2023, October.
So has he been on bond?
No.
Did he know that it was out there? Is it a to be?
The failure to appear.
Oh, failure to appear. So he knows that this has been open for the last 2 years.
Yes, Judge. State's opposed to a bond as well. Of course, as the court knows, he has an evading with a motor vehicle out of the 209.
No. What?
Yes.
Oh, he has an open evading as well in a motor vehicle.
Yes, he's got a case pending here in Harris County as well. Invading. That's right.
What are the criminal history? If any?
His other recent one was from 2022. He had a theft, which was a state jail. He was given, I believe, a deferred, and it was revoked in 2023.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that that case has been open, it's been in a warrant status since 2023, and he was able to get on a felony probation in 24 here? While that case is open over there?
Looks like it.
The case that I caught.
Yeah, so that one was filed in 2022, and then they revoked it in
Okay.
2023. October.
The reason why I got the warrant is because they took me because
Something doesn't add up.
but I made it to all my courts. I never missed a court date before this.
Okay. In Colorado is what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Judge, so there was some back and forth on when he got taken into custody for the last case. He's saying that he didn't miss a court date because he was in custody at that point. And so there's a lot of back and forth. The situation I'm talking to him about is, hey, judge is going to say you've had this case pending since this time. He has a plan in place to go to Colorado. What's different is that he now has a daughter that is 2 years old. So he's trying to do right by her, and so that puts more responsibility on him. He does have the evading case, but he would like to see if he could get a bond here, because the trouble he's getting is people aren't allowing him to post the other bond because of this fugitive case. And so it's kind of which one comes first, and we're hoping you could give him.
The thing is that case has been open. Are you telling me it's been in warrant status for 2 years, Amy?
Yeah, the Colorado case is from 2023. I think.
He's known about this thing. It's been open for 2 years, yet he's never done anything to go back to try to rectify the situation. Now, because he's arrested, now he's all ready to go.
Well, the difference is now he's got his daughter, and so he's growing up fast.
Jackson, I can't trust you to do the right thing. You've had 2 years.
Yeah, no. At first, I ain't have no money to go out there.
That's a good
Nah,
point I mentioned before. Yeah.
And there it is, the denial moment. You can almost feel the air drop out of the room. After 2 years of ignored warrants and new charges, the judge's mercy just ran out. Tough love, Courtroom edition.
He is also mentioning to me his finances, what his finances were back then. He was 19 at that age. His finances are a little better now. He's got the support of his wife, I believe, or his girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
I don't.
Girlfriend.
And also, Harris County been putting me in and out of jail since I've been incarcerated in Harris County since then. So I really ain't have no chance to go out there. I only been inside the world for like a month and a half, almost 2 months.
Okay. Judge, we're not asking for a, a PR bond. We're just asking for a bond enough to ensure for him to go out there and turn himself in. He still needs to make the bond. And so this would at least put something in place where he can make this bond and make the other bond. And if that doesn't happen, if he can't do that other bond, we're approaching, we'll pull.
Here's the thing, Mr. Jackson, I appreciate the argument that you guys are making. I truly do. But the fact remains is that case has been open for 2 years. And to say that money has become an issue, I just don't, I don't believe it. And the thing is that you've had a long time to be able to do the right thing, to go take care of that. And yet, in between that time, you're still picking up criminal cases here, and it's still, nothing's happening. I feel if I were to give you a bond, I don't think that you would go back. I just don't want you to pick up another case. I don't want more harm to come. I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to do it.
Would you reconsider if he does make the other bond first?
No. But the point is that you've had 2 years to get and do the right thing. And no matter how much time that you've come.
If it's about the bond, go ahead. If it's about the bond, don't talk about this case in specific, but go ahead.
They had,
Talk to the judge.
okay, Judge, during them 2 years, I ain't gonna lie, I've been incarcerated 2 times. The first time, I would have never missed court, but they took me in a day before my court date. That's the whole reason of me having a warrant. And when they took me in, that's what slowed me down on a lot. I had my daughter, my mother got cancer right now. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, like,
It's always the right time to do what is right. You
Yes,
know who
sir.
said that?
Yes, sir.
Right. You've had 2 years to get it done right. You've
I
not been incarcerated
had-
fully for 2 years. Now, all of a sudden,
Out of them
because you're in
2 years, sir,
custody,
I only had 6 months out of 2 years, sir.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yes, sir.
You got to understand that at some point,
Yes, sir.
we cannot just continue to, no. It's time now to face it. I can't just continue to let you out and trust that you're going to do the right thing. You've had that opportunity over and over and over. And yet, after 2 years, you still haven't had the wherewithal to get it done. Why is that going to change now? I don't think it will. You know what I mean? Actions speak louder than words. And I hope that you remember this in the future so that if you do have something else elsewhere, take care of it, because that warrant will always be there forever and a day until you take care of it. You know what I mean? Okay.
All right, thanks, Judge.